we're really doing is moving back to love. And all of these encounters that separate us, that have our nervous system tighten and have us triggered into some kind of old pattern response, is usually the thing that takes us to the opposite end of what love really is. And so when we become very aware, self-aware, like know thyself, and we have that compassion and kindness, along with the self-awareness, we can move through these things that typically we would be judging, either ourselves for or somebody else. And when we judge somebody else, it's really something hidden within us that has not yet been healed. So when we become more aware, it's almost like the soul begins to awaken more in us. Otherwise, the soul is sort of just staying in the divine, connected to the divine. And when we say, I become the seeker, when I'm really seeking the truth of me, the truth of my existence, why did I incarnate? There's something in that that starts to stir that energy that's been resting outside of us. And we always had a little bit, but more starts to integrate into our physical form. And then we begin to weave with that energy. And so I think it's beautiful because as we were coming to a close, I went through such a, I don't know, it was almost a moment of celebration, but it almost was a very tender moment for me, because I recognized this is something I've wanted to do for so very long. It brought me back to my soul vows. And one of them was to be in service to the soul, be in service to love. And so it was the beginning of the awakening for me. Although there might have been moments that were, where I felt awe and I felt connected and I felt the beauty. It was really the connection to the soul that started to lead me to the divine within me. And there's something beautiful in not only being witnessed by each other, but our own witnessing of ourselves, of our own journey, of this really is why I came here, why I'm here. It's not just to be moving through lesson after lesson. It's to experience yourself, to remember yourself. And basically what we do is remember ourselves back into wholeness, into oneness, into unity. And it's beautiful because you don't have to add anything. We just make space for what is already within us, things that are significant for you and your journey. And remembering, it's not just this piece for the universal laws and soul lessons, adding the gene keys, adding whatever comes your way that feels like, oh, this paragraph, this sentence, this whatever was written for me, even though it belonged in another book. As soon as I read it, I knew it was a piece for me. And I think that's what we skip over way too easily and too quickly. And I think that's the gift in presence, is to notice what is life giving me in this moment now, and to not rush past it. And sometimes we have to, but to set the intention and to follow through, to revisit that one thing. I was listening to something, I read something, there was something in this that's here to take me deeper. Right? And so it doesn't have to mean like a training or anything. It just, the one thing I learned about my trainings, it wasn't so much the training that I received, it was what I received in the training that helped me discover me, not to go be that other person's version of what was taught to me, but what did I receive in that teaching, in that something that came through that deepened in me. So it's almost like something comes in and deepens, but also something rises up and meets it. So I don't know how to explain it other than that. Rising and a deepening. And it's almost like they meet each other. And maybe that is when we begin to experience the divine, our own divine nature. For ultimately, we're here to remember we were never separate from love, that we were never meant to carry this alone. And there's something comforting in that one, because we all like to be comforted by other people. And so it's learning to come within and to find that comfort within, because even when we draw our awareness within, we're not alone. We still are that soul. We still have the aspect of the divine within us. And so we're never, never alone, no matter even what it feels like. I carry that within me always.